Hello, welcome to Tommy's Trading Post, the place for all things Star Wars cards, and to get a little bit of a glimpse of what it's like to build a trading card company from the ground up. So let's get into it. So let's get into the backstory of how I got into Star Wars in general, and then ultimately into building a trading card business solely around Star Wars. The earliest memory I have as a kid with Star Wars is going to episode 3 with my dad and sister, and my dad having to close my eyes during the part where Anakin burns. And honestly, since then, I've been hooked. We've gone to all of the movies in theaters as a family. It's a tradition of ours. And I've watched all of the TV shows and just really dug into all things Star Wars. Fast forwarding to 2024, I was looking for an outlet to get away from work a little bit. I love what I do. I work in marketing, specifically SEO. But I was spending a little bit too much time doing that and not diving into passions. And that's where Star Wars cards really picked up for me. I looked into old vintage Star Wars cards and found the 1977s. And with that, I just started to buy collections. I bought a lot of those old vintage collections and built up the eBay store, which is now Tommy's Trading Post, and have been selling Star Wars cards for the past year. Now, the reason I want to document my journey is because I just don't see a lot of people documenting or making videos around Star Wars cards specifically. There are a lot of people out there that do this with Pokemon cards or sports cards, but not specifically Star Wars cards. So I want to give people that are invested and love Star Wars as much as I do, a place where they can get an idea of what cards are out there, what sales are going on, and just the background of building the Star Wars card business that I have. So the main vision with this is to build a little bit of a community around Star Wars cards because, like I mentioned, I don't see a lot of people doing that, and to give some insight and background on what it's like to build a trading card business. So what you can expect is some weekly recaps on the Star Wars card market, from my own personal sales and what's moving to some of the priciest cards being sold, a few eBay and trading card business tips as we go along the way, and honestly just some background on what it's like to build a trading card business from the ground up. So if you're into Star Wars cards like I am, or trading cards in general, or looking to build a little bit of a trading card business as well, stay tuned for those weekly recaps. Join me in this journey and subscribe to make sure that you don't miss a video. See ya.